Good day, everyone. My name is Dauda Semiu Adekunle. My mentor's name is Elizabeth. I'm here to present ideology of MMM. MM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. Also, MM is a peer-to-peer system. Participants transfer donations directly to the account of other members. That is, MM connects who want to donate money with the one who want to get money. MM is not a bank. MM is not a business. MMM is not a company nor an investment. MMM has no central account, e.g., we do not transfer our money to MMM. Instead, we send our donations directly to the receiver accounts. Remember in this world that there is no law that says donations are illegal. Let me now move forward by telling us the ideology of MMM. The main goal why Sajamafrodi created this community is to fight the unfair financial system of the world and to gain financial freedom. As you can see, the global financial system is unfair, unjust, and inhuman. The rich are getting richer every day and the poor are getting poorer every day. In order to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, that's why MMM comes in. We don't want to work from morning to night and earn stipends while we have some people over there swallowing our money without doing anything, rather sitting under air condition every day. Ideology of MMM is an ideology created to achieve common prosperity based on unity and brotherhood without limiting help, because in MMM every day has equal rights financially. Who is the genius behind this MMM? The founder of MMM is Sajamafrodi. He is from Russia. Sajamafrodi, having a degree in mathematics, worked as a programmer and took part in the development of the first operating system. The company he founded was one of the leading complaint equipment distributors in Russia. He was the deputy of Russia Parliament. His literary works were published and they are sold in the bookstores and into movies. His poems were turned into songs. You can see that he's a very great man and also is an icon. The history of MMM Global started in January 2011. Sajamafrodi announced launching a new project of MMM 2011. MMM Global gives the world a technical basic program which helps millions of participants worldwide to find those who are in need and those who are ready to provide help with their spare money. What they are trying to tell us about the spare money is this: is the money that you have handy. It's not the kind of money that you have for any other business, but the money that you can afford to bring out whenever they ask you to provide help. That is what they mean by provide help with your spare money. MMM Global has more than 140 participants all over the world and is in more than 120 countries like India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Philippines, Thailand, Kenya, Republic of South Africa, Japan, Nigeria, and many more. How does it work? How does this MMM work? How do we help each other? Listen, the community members donate money to each other peer-to-peer. MMM connects who want to donate money with the one who wants to get money. In MMM, you don't need to have a contract or pledge of your property. There are no lenders and debtors. Yes. Its idea is very simple. One participant asks for help, another participant provides help. You get financial assistance when you need it, and you provide financial assistance when you are able to do it. Let's say, for example, you have announced willingness to assist with 30,000 naira. You will be credited in your personal office, which is PO. That's what they mean by PO, with 30,000 naira. Mafru, Nigeria, and it will immediately start growing. Within the period you are announced to assist, till 30 days, you will be matched with another participant who needs the 30,000 naira 30 days later. This 30,000 naira mark from Nigeria will become 39,000 naira. Then you'll be able to request assistance of 39,000 naira within 30 days. This is what they call PO. It means personal office. Yes, this is personal office. As you can see, the warning that is on it, this is a community of mutual financial help. Participate only with spare money. Don't contribute all the money you have. It means you should not contribute all the money you should contribute, as in you participate. Sorry, you should participate with only your spare money, the money that you have handy. Yes, this provide help. When you provide help to donate or give financial assistance, immediately you provide help, go to your Mafro, you will see where your money is. This is the account that you added into your PO. This is where you are going to see your account name and your account number. So after that 30 days, when you want to get help, this is where you are going to get help. You get help to ask for financial assistance or donation. Mafro is the internal currency. Mafro is the amount that will start growing from the moment of donation at a rate of 30% per 30 days. This sum in Mafro shows how much you can request yourself. Benefits of MMM. After you provide help, you can get 30% growth per month from the amount you provided, and you can get bonus from your first provide help. That's range from $20 to $100. What they are trying to tell us is that it depends on the amount that you use to provide help. You know, if you are a new participant in MMM, it depends on the money that you use to provide help. That's why they said it started from $20 to $100. Another benefit of MMM, because we have a lot of benefits from MMM. These are other benefits. You get 10% from all donations of the participants you invited. Inviting new members to the community is your additional contribution to its development. If you are a manager, what I mean by manager is if it happens to be a guy there, and to become this manager of a team, to become the manager in MMM, you must have been in the community for at least 3 months. Secondly, you must have provide help and get help minimum of 6 times each. Thirdly, you must have a minimum of 10 downlines, and 50% of them must have provide help and get help. That 10 downlines must be your direct downline. And the next, you must understand the ideology of MMM as well as its risk. So immediately you become a manager, you can get 5% from second level, 3% from third level, 1% from the fourth level, and so on. Another benefit from MMM, very interesting. After you get help, if you make a video of your successful get help, of your successful get happiness together with your letter of happiness, you will be given 5% of your total amount of your get help if your face show. But if you don't show your face, you get 3% of your get help. Now, these are the rules of MMM. Participants must use only their spare money when providing help. It means the money that you have handy, the money that is not meant for any other thing. The money that you have to provide help anytime they ask you to provide help. That's what I mean by your spare money when providing help. Next point, avoid having multiple accounts. Dummy accounts are prohibited. In this sense, one account with one PO. Don't use two accounts with different PO. Is highly prohibited. The next point, be responsible and honest when providing help to your peer. In this sense, don't upload fake POP. If you promise to provide help of 30,000 naira, don't reduce it to 20,000 naira and be saying you have provided help of 30,000 naira. So, uploading fake POP is highly prohibited. That is what I mean by be responsible and honest when providing help to your peer. The next point, avoid using one shared phone. Avoid using one shared phone with other participants using one IP address. Immediately you are using one phone for your PO, definitely your IP has been mastered by the management of MMM. So when you are using your phone to operate your personal office, don't share with any other person to operate his or her personal office on it, because your IP address has been mastered with your one PO. Another rules of MMM, individual must be responsible for his or her accounts, PO, except on the case of trustee. Yes. What I mean by the case of trustee, your trustee may be your trustee may be your guardian, and also it may be your hotline. The next point, after declare the intention to provide help, you must do so within stated given times in order to avoid blockage. So you look at the time and you must do it within stated given time. The next rules of MMM, editing of personal details will lead moratorium. Personal details like editing of personal details like when you edit your account number is highly prohibited. When you edit your phone number is highly prohibited. So editing of personal details on your PO will lead you to moratorium. The next rules, individual must not leave its mafro more than 30 to minimum of 30 and maximum of 35 days. Remember, MM is not for fixed deposit accounts. So, your mafro must not last older than 35 days. Minimum of 30 days and maximum of 35 days. Be part of this great community and start to provide help and get help. Good day.